Welcome to a video by the channel Let Me Explain. Today, we will be analyzing a poem by William Blake called The Tiger. But before starting, I'm going to state what we will be doing. First, we will talk briefly about William Blake. Second, we will talk about the Songs of Innocence and the Songs of Experience. Third, we will explain every stanza in The Tiger. Fourth, we will show how Blake sore-thumbed the fifth stanza. Fifth, we will show how Blake sore-thumbed the 20th line. And finally, the hidden duality between the tiger and the lamb. Now, to talk about William Blake. Blake was born in Soho, London, and was the son to a hosier and his wife. Blake's early ambitions lay not with poetry, but with painting, and at the age of 14, after attending drawing school, he apprenticed to James Bassire, an engraver. After his 7-year term was complete, Blake studied at the Royal Academy, but he is known to have questioned the aesthetic doctrines of its president, Sir Joshua Reynolds, and his stay there was brief. In 1784, he set up a print shop, but within a few years his business floundered, and for the rest of his life Blake eked out a living as an engraver and illustrator. His wife Catherine, whom he married in 1782, remained faithful and diligent, and she helped him to print the illuminated poetry for which is remembered today. In 1789, he published his Songs of Innocence, the gentlest of his lyrics, but the collection was followed by the Songs of Experience, containing a profound expression of adult corruption and repression. After that comes the introduction to the Songs of Innocence and the Songs of Experience. We will start with the Songs of Innocence. Now, the Songs of Innocence dramatize the naive hopes and fears that inform the lives of children and trace their transformation as the child grows into adulthood. Some of the poems are written from the perspective of children, while others are about children as seen from an. Now going to the Songs of Experience. The Songs of Experience work via parallels and contrasts to lament the ways in which the harsh experiences of adult life destroy what is good in innocence, while also articulating the weaknesses of the innocent perspective. These latter poems treat sexual morality in terms of the repressive effects of jealousy, shame, and secrecy, all of which corrupt the ingenuousness of innocent love. Now moving on to the explanation of the stanzas in The Tiger. In stanza A, Blake is showing that the tiger is created by an immortal being, and is asking how the creator contained this fearful animal. In stanza B, Blake is asking how far through space did the creator travel to get the fire for the tiger's eyes. In stanza C, Blake is asking how powerful and intelligent the creator is to give birth to this fearful being. In stanza D, Blake is trying to give an image about the blacksmith creating the tiger using a hammer, chain, furnace, and an anvil. In stanza E, Blake is trying to show that the first line indicates the demotion of God's archangel Satan as a sign of rebellion against God's will. This stanza is purely Christian by all means, and the lamb can either mean the Lamb of God or the Lamb of William Blake's poem. The first choice is a reference to Jesus, sent by God on earth to atone sins of mankind. Stanza F is in a periphery outer verse with stanza A, having a difference in a comma, semicolon, and the words could and dare. Now we got to the sore-thumbing of the fifth stanza, stanza E. We are going to scan the poem and see if all stanzas contain WH questions. In the first stanza A, we find a WH question, which is what immortal hand or eye? Stanza B, we find the question what wings dare he aspire? Or what the hand dare seize the fire? Both are WH questions. What dread hand and what dread feet are both WH questions in stanza C. In stanza D, we find four WH questions, which are what the hammer, what the chain, what the anvil, what dread grasp. In stanza E, we don't find any WH question, unlike the other stanzas. In the final stanza, which is a periphery outer verse as the A stanza, we find what immortal hand or eye, which is a WH question. You might think this is a coincidence, but looking at the poem, stanza E is the only stanza which doesn't contain any adjective in addition to the WH questions, which shows that William Blake is sore-thumbing the stanza. Now we got to William Blake's separation of the first and 20th line using sound. We take the initial T in the word tiger and the final R. We don't take the T when it's in the word the or thy. We only take the T sound. In the first line, we find the word tiger, tiger, burning, and bright. In the second line, forests and night. Third, immortal, or. Fourth, fearful, symmetry. Fifth, what, distant, or. Sixth, burnt, fire. And seventh, what, dare, aspire. 8. What, dare, fire. 9. What, shoulder, art. 10. Twist, heart. 11. Heart, beat. 12. What, dread, feet. 13. What, hammer, what. 14. What, furnace, brain. 15. What, dread, grasp. 16. Dare, its, terrors. 17. Stars, spears. 18. Watered, tears. 19. Work, to. 20th line, we don't find any T or R sound, which shows that Blake is sore-thumbing the 20th line and separating it as far as he can from the first one. Now in line 21, tiger, tiger, burning, bright. 22, forests, night. 23, what, immortal, or. And finally, the 24th line, dare, frame, fearful, symmetry. Now we know that Blake sore-thumbed the 5th stanza, which is stanza E, and then sore-thumbed the 20th line in the 5th stanza. We look at the 20th line and we find the word lamb. The word lamb is in capital and is an alternative for Jesus. We take Blake's philosophy into consideration and take the Tao, which contains the yin and the yang. The yin for the tiger and the prince of darkness, which is Satan, and the yang, which is the lamb, prince of light, which is Jesus. These are the two hidden dualities in the tiger. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you liked it. Now don't forget to turn the notification bell on and subscribe.